Can this be anything other than a classic?
If you're a fighter and you're in the sport of boxing, you dream for moments like this.
Right now, I'm fully focused on the job at hand.
London, are you ready for the heavyweights? Touchable.
On reflection, would you call that first fight a classic?
I think the first fight was a classic.
Yeah, 1000%. That fight was a classic.
I can only go off the reaction I've had of the public, the British public, and people from all over the world have messaged about that fight.
I think it had all the hallmarks, all the moments, all the ups and downs of being a historic fight.
Oh, big shot. Set his feet there, Wardley, and threw that right hand. This is turning into a terrific fight. He's on the receiving end, though, the straight right hand gets through. And he's on the road here, and down he goes! And right on the belt. Huge moment in the fight there.
Hitting the floor in round 5, it was a disaster, if I'm honest, in the fight. You know, my experience got me through it. I got up and went on to win the next couple of rounds.
And these two just standing square and digging their toes in. This is brutal, bruising stuff. Left into the body, was that a little bit low? This is not the kind of fight where you want to be losing a point. That nose is just an absolute horror show. And that right eye is swelling as well.
The cut was on the bridge of my nose, which isn't too much of an issue. It makes it look more graphic and gory than it was, but ultimately this is the boxing game. There's going to be cuts, there's going to be bruises. It had no effect. It just made it for some more entertaining pictures, I guess.
This is the hurt locker for these two now. Deep in the fight, it is still absolutely anyone's. Who can hold that technique together a fraction better? Who maybe wants this a little bit more? We're so close. Final seconds of round 10. This is heavyweight boxing, and there is nothing quite like it.
Having to dig in a boxing match is part and parcel of winning a boxing match. You know, we're in a fight, and if you're not willing to dig in, you're not willing to sacrifice, then you shall not be victorious.
I'll always get up off my seat. I'll always march forward and always crack on. So the heart, the grit, the determination was always in me.
If I have to do that again, God knows I'm ready to do it.
As a fighter, you hear 12th round, last round, home straight. You don't want to leave nothing in the tank tonight. You want to leave it all in the ring. Good right hand there from Clarke, and that really made an impact on Wardley. Clarke looking to try and let his hands go, but Wardley somehow swings that left and manages to stay on his feet.
In them later rounds, it was tough. You know, I had a lot of things going through my mind.
Press the fight, press the action. I was almost there, almost at the finish line.
Keep my shape, keep what I've worked on within camp.
No backward steps. Don't take your foot off the gas.
I was just thinking, you know, maybe this is going to take too much more, a few more shots, and he could go. But you know, like I said, credit to Fabio, he dug in as well.
And there goes the final bell. That was absolutely fantastic. What a fight! This is a very nervous time for both fighters, for both camps. I don't think there's a single person inside this arena who is sure which way this one has gone.
This bout has been ruled a draw.
I didn't lose, I drew. But I've got to remind this dressing room with them titles.
I'm proud of the heart I showed, the respect I gave the belt. The British belt brings out a lot in people. And there was a lot of massive fights for that belt before me. And I'm proud that I was able to put my own name down and put one fight in the history books for myself.
I'd like the powers that be to make this fight again, and I think we can give the fans what they want again, if I'm honest.
Which one, the Rocky film or something?
Look, that was a great fight, and he deserves a rematch.